On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. The Astros look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next, Randy Johnson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
He will lead this one off today.
Angels, the center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Set to get his day started, George Bowden, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and a fastball just misses for ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
So he sets him down swinging. George Bowden is the second out of the opening frame. Into the box, Raul Cedeno, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 18 homers and 68 runs batted in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in next the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Cedeno, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Ian Kennedy gets the starting nod for the Halos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Diego.
Next up for the Stros, Diego Corona. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been on the skids recently. Losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
To 1-2 now. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. He's hitting over .330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every 3rd at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup, because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Coming to the plate now, Archie Chan, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Oh, what a stop. The throw. Got him.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping in, Michael Lee. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, but called a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a blooper to the right side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Striding in for Houston, number 3, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he's back in standing. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box now, Billy McKinney. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
McKinney.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, kicking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Jake Marisnick, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 15 long balls and 44 RBIs. One ball and one strike to their designated hitter this afternoon.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Nope. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cox is there. And that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Nate Walker. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus on outfielder Dexter Fowler, a former World Series champ, an igniter on offense that could hit anywhere in the order and can handle himself in the middle of the diamond in center field, that premium position where you need him to be the captain. Dexter definitely fits that mold.
So striding in, number 2. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
In there, 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Flores is there. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Batting 7. The first baseman, number 30.
Coming to the plate now, number 30. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bowden is there. And that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, Johnson. He's going to go for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Number 87.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And there's out number 1. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. And now for the Angels, number 70 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
That's a ball.
And that's too high, ball 2. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One-two pitch coming to Fowler. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the third inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better.
Leading up,
safe to say
Astros,
no one else around the league hopes they
the
can,
designated
guys.
Hitter,
Thank you, Heidi.
David
Now the
Lee.
Astros designated hitter, David Lee. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters per average coming into this year.
And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Batting ninth.
When you heard the
No
crack in the
fielder.
bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in, Gary Cox. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Yeah, and right up there amongst the league leaders in batting average, too.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Ball.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lee stands at second with no outs. Drilled to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little
Now
winning
batting,
streak right here, they
catcher,
strike early in this one
Diego.
to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Now at the plate, Diego Corona. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Corona is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner on first. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Archie Chan pitches a called strike. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. Behind 0-2 now. Runner at second here with one man out. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
8th pitch of the at bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Lee. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Now the 2-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. First and second now, one man out. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are loaded here. One man out. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two. He waits. Now the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. Now a pitch popped up. Back behind short. He's going to be kicking himself. There to take it in is Flores, and there are two away now.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Riding in once again, Nate Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Ball one.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
That evens it up 1-1. The set and the 1-1. On the line, that's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
The batter.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in, number 2, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Ready with the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there.
Now, I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 3 innings complete. Astros lead this one 4-0. Ready now, George Bowden. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, First base.
Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Into the box now, Raul Cedeno. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ball one.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Here's Justin Smoke now. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. The 2-1 home. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
McKinney.
Stepping into the box, Billy McKinney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. hit sharply toward the right side. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Grounded weakly toward third. Right to him. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding forward now is the DH, David Lee. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. 8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. On its way is pitch number 75. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bowden looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Standing in now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Diego Corona. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Cox aboard here at first with nobody out. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Now the 3-2 pitch is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 47 thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all for Ian Kennedy. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Roberto Rudolph answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Rudolph.
Into the box, Archie Chan, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Rudolph has worked his way through more than 1,500 career innings, and over that time he's got a whip under 0.5. To translate, he's allowed less than half a runner per inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McKinney is there, makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. Three runs already home here. Here it comes on 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding into the box, Nate Walker, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Throw over to the bag. Runners back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Outside and low, 3-0. Number 2 would be next. .30 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels nothing. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Angels.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Designated hitter, Jake Marisnick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The batter.
A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Ready now for L.A. Johnson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Popped him up. Walker has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Now at the plate, number 70 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in now, number 2. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The second baseman, number 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Into the box, number 30. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
At the plate, Gary Cox. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll throw home with it. And not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Johnson is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's safe.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Archie Chan. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Chan leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in, number 3. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Two and one.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1. Popped up. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
In now, Nate Walker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Walker is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Count even now at 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Push softly over toward the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 10 and the Angels nothing. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Dexter Fowler will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chan is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, George Bowden.
Settling in now, George Bowden. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and there's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Raul Cedeno.
Stepping into the box, Raul Cedeno. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low. 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A ball and a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
1 and 2.
Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Still 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. So striding forward now, number 2. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman, number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Clips it behind his back.
The batter, number 30.
So digging in now, number 30. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, David Lee.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
One and two. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Weak roller right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
At the plate, Gary Cox. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A man on third with 2 down. Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Diego Corona. And their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
The 1-0. Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. 2 left for the Astros, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Smoke. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Striding in, Billy McKinney. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
The batter, number 4.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Line drive, base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Stepping in now, Jake Marisnick. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Johnson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 10 and the Angels 1. At the plate, Archie Chan. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
0-1 the count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work. And there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Hey, D-Row, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, number 3, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch misses for ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Chan over at second. Lee on at first with nobody out. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nate
Stepping
Walker.
in and ready for another shot, Nate Walker. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Brian Shaw comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brian Shaw.
Stepping in now, number 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on 2-2. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 10 and the Angels 1. Digging in man, number 70. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dexter Fowler. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
0-1.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, George Bowden, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Fowler, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game the three of us were hoping for when we signed on. Ready for another shot now. Raul Cedeno. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set and the pitch. Fouled off. Strike two. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
The 3-2 pitch seared down the first baseline. And he will take this to the bag himself. A great play there that certainly saved a run as they get out of the inning unscathed. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. In now, number 30. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The first baseman, number 30.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering turned on down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, David Lee, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting,
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. And he puts it on the ground to second. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Digging in once again, Diego Corona. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Archie Chan, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on is Fowler. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So coming to the plate, Michael Lee. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And to score, the runner from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Lee is off at first with 2 away. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Fowler. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 8 full. The Astros on top, 13-1. Buddy Whitaker comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
10, Buddy Whitaker.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Pitch on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Whitaker has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and has an ERA just under 4, a respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Billy McKinney. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch. In there for strike one. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Marisnick hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this is a strike three called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Astros were on fire with the bats and ended up with 19 hits total. Randy Johnson earns victory number 24 this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Ian Kennedy allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.